So I want to share with you what's in my easel. This is my easel that I carry to my event. That's it right there. It all fits in one hand, and I would recommend you, if you're drawing characters at an event, you try to fit everything in one hand. That way you're not showing up to the event having to put anything down to shake the hand of your client or open up doors, or even you don't want to show up to an event where your hand is tired, your right hand. So like if you're right-handed, you want to carry everything on your left hand. You don't want to carry anything on your hand that you're going to be drawing with, because you'll be real tired. But this is my easel here. I keep all my paper in here in between these two sheets of plywood or wood here that I cut out. Open up my easel. I got my bags. I've got a little timer that I time myself. I make sure I draw each character in 5 minutes. Business cards. I got a little credit card machine, a scanner from PayPal. It's free. I used it a few days ago. But you just, if you do overtime, you'll need to have them pay with a credit card. They can scan it with your smartphone. I've got these googly eyes from HEB. You can get them from Hobby Lobby also. They're just stick-on. These from HEB, they already have this sticker stuff on the back, the adhesive, so you're not having to put any super glue or tape glue on there. So I got my Prismacolors. I've got my Mars marker. I've got a Copic just in case. I'm starting to use that. I really like the Mars instead. Let's see what else I have. I have a pencil sharpener. This is my little X-Acto knife. I use that to cut the Prismacolors to sharpen them. And I use these extenders to kind of lengthen the life of them. But I don't sharpen them with the traditional sharpener, because it loosens the wax inside the wood and they break a lot easier. And I don't really like the real fine tip at the end that it gives, because it breaks usually. So I just trim it, and I've been doing that for 10 years or so, just trimming it off. And I trim it, and you see all the shavings here. I use this box to get all the shavings when I'm sharpening it. But that's about it. I use Prismacolors mainly, and I use this Mars marker. Here, Stadler Mars marker. I might use a chart pack, and I use this a lot for hair. It's just large permanent markers, and I have them marked on one edge. So this here, the one with the black marker marked there, that's a dried one. It's kind of dry, and the other one's real fresh. So if I'm doing hair and I want to get like a dry effect, I'll use that one. So I have it marked, and I have some white out here also. Sometimes I mess up with names. The music's so loud I can barely hear anybody. So that's what I use. But I use pencil anyways to write their name from that lead stick, so I can erase it. I don't really use that. But this is my chair. This is a chair I use. The chairs sometimes are real hard. There's no cushion, so I'll use this one that I've got from a Texas Art Supply. I'll show you also. I use a lamp on my easel, and a lot of times in hard to get places or hard places to find, there are hard places to find electricity, and I use a portable battery. I went to Batteries Plus, and I picked up a rechargeable battery, and it comes with a charger, and it takes a few hours to charge. But the guy said this will power a lamp for about 4 hours, and I tried it at an event a month ago, and it went 4 hours straight. So it might go 6 or 8. But I went to Batteries Plus, and I got this from Lowe's. I'm sure Walmart carries it, and it's just a converter. And at the end of the cord, there was it was a car charger or car plug that you put in the cigarette lighter. So they cut that off, and then they soldered it onto the battery. And then I just plug the little chargers here at home to charge this, and then I just plug this right on in here. When I'm at an event, I'll turn the on button on the converter, and then flip the switch on, and it's on. See, and that'll last a good 5 hours, 6 hours, not sure how long, but it's real bright. Couldn't tell the difference as far as brightness, but that's what I use. Instead of pulling out the large extension cords, and then they usually want you to tape they usually want you to tape the cords onto the carpet, and that's a lot of work taping, and then sometimes you got to rush out of there, so you don't have time to pick up your extension cord and your tape. That's my hat that I use. I usually wear a hat, and this is my apron I use to kind of help with my materials while I'm drawing. But I have a narrow easel, so that way I'm up close to it and I'm not arching my back because it'll hurt. And I got my little beasted sticker here. I had it backwards. I think you're supposed to put the beasted sticker to the side. I totally messed that up. So anyways, that's what's in my easel. And it's maybe 2 easels in one. There's a lot of parts from other easels that I've kind of picked apart and put together, so it's about 10 years old, that easel. And so I hope that gives you some ideas, and maybe it helps you at your next event.